Chapter 10 is about cleaning, energizing, and healing your chakras. And speaking of energizing, why is it that when we're with some people, we feel energized, and when we're with others, we feel very drained? Is this related to our chakras in any way?
What you're feeling when you're with some people who particularly drain you, for instance, is that they're affecting your aura. So they may not even be saying anything that is unpleasant, but you're still feeling tired or drained. Or maybe in a busy shopping centre, I know I often feel really exhausted at the end of a short time in a busy shopping centre, and it's because we're energetic fields, and we're picking up all of those energies of the people around us. And this chapter shows some of the most common defense mechanisms that people's auras give out. So some will be shooting darts at you. Literally, they're like darts. And there's different energetic defense mechanisms that it actually discusses. So this chapter is actually quite profound if you've felt that you're only a physical body. When you recognize that you're not just that physical body, but you're actually an energy field, a living energy field, in a sense, everything becomes possible because there's no limit to our energetic field. And so what this chapter also does is gives us very specific ways that we can look at identifying our own energetic defense mechanisms. So what we're sending out to the world is really important. It affects the people around us. So if we're thinking negative thoughts, that affects people around us, and it also affects us. So there's exercises to look at that. There's also a lot of information about ailments and the underlying causes, because what ailments are, so physical disease, what it is often an indication of an issue that we have to look at more deeply within ourselves. And there's things that I've had physically, which you're meant to have for life, that I've healed through addressing it at an energetic, at a spiritual level, and looking at the underlying issues that I had to deal with, so that in the physical, that particular ailment disappears, even though it should be with you for life. And what this chapter also does is it gives us the tools to actually speak to our bodies and to listen to our bodies responding. Because one of the most powerful tools in our own healing is to listen to our own body's wisdom. Our body pretty much knows everything. When I was pregnant with my children and giving birth, I knew exactly how dilated I was because I talked to my cervix, and then it was confirmed by the midwife. So that's quite a vivid example, but it shows you how specific it can be. 8 centimeters. So your body is wise. You listen to your body, it opens up a whole new world of understanding and of health if you listen to what your body says. But I think the other important thing about the chapter is that sometimes we do choose at a spiritual level to have certain disease, to have certain disability, and we've chosen that at a soul level. So when I think about my own son, I have a 3.5-year-old, he has severe cerebral palsy. He's chosen that for himself. It's not a lesson specifically that he has to learn that he will recover from. It's something perhaps that he's chosen to teach everybody around him. So this chapter tries to give indications of some of the issues that we need to look at, but at the same time, if we feel we've worked on everything and we still have that condition, it also can be a soul level contract, which is part of our ascension process. And that's really important to understand.
Thank you.
Thank you.